what's up? What's happening? Big K Bees, we back with this spectacles, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pull it out here and there, but yeah, we here to talk. Like I said, I apologize for shining on the frames, but we here to talk, DJ Akademiks basically goes at Joe Budden for validating Budden claims against Drake. Well, and see, this is my thing with Akademiks. Sometimes he really sounds like an OVO ovulator, Drake defender, you know what I'm saying? Aubrey Angel, Aubrey Apostle, Champagne Crusader. It's just at this point, what we have learned from this battle between him and Kendrick is, all these niggas is using Budden. So I don't understand why he over here upset like he ain't never rest in his life. He's just upset. Like, I don't understand what's going on with dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. Like, yeah, probably the label sprinkled a little something, put a little bit more power onto it. There might be some body shit. I wouldn't be surprised, like, bro, if we really sit down and go through all the shit, probably. Now, again, I know with the whole Kendrick thing and Drake having the lawsuit with Universal, with the whole body claims with Spotify and all this other shit. But even with that being said, it's like, it gets to the point I feel like sometimes academics just be doing too much to do too much. Like, we understand Drake is your favorite artist, but see, my only thing with Ak, right, and it's not really beef. Sometimes I would like him to be like, you know what? I can see why y'all say I right Drake. That's all I want. Like, yeah, it's like, I see sometimes I might be doing a little too much. That's all I want. That's all I want. Just acknowledge, like, okay, some of my commentary, I can see why people, especially if you just seen my shit for the first time, I can see why people like, yo, I be glazing dude a little bit. That's all. That's all. Just, acknowledge, you do that from time to time a little bit. But anyways, I don't know why he's going at Joe Budden for this. Like, niggas have said this. Like, I don't think it's that serious, but I digress. So, Akademiks spoke on Joe Budden and other media figures not scrutinizing the various lawsuits against Drake and Steak Up. Oh yeah, there's also that Steak lawsuit we gotta talk about as well. So, DJ Akademiks was recently involved in the receiving end of a lawsuit against Drake, Steak, and Aiden Ross for forming an illegal gambling scheme, defrauding the online casino platform's users and violating New Jersey's state regulations. It's one of the many lawsuits with similar allegations in various states. I don't know how the fuck Akademiks got involved in this shit, by the way. Anyways, which Akademiks and the accused parties have denied any truth to. As it turns out, he has a bone to pick with the media platforms covering these situations, including his friends and former Everyday Struggle co-host, Joe Budden. Yada, yada, yada. In a clip caught on social media, Ak slammed these entities and figures for, in his view, not scrutinizing these lawsuits enough. He believes the legal moves are frivolous and inaccurate. Sorry, I was about to say inaccurate, like I was DJ Khaled. And legal moves are, whatever, and criticizes his peers for validating them in the coverage without the level of skepticism he believes is warranted. I will say this, because this happened beforehand. I remember when it came out and Steak had this little shit going on. See, especially with Drake, because sometimes that nigga be gambling so much money. I don't know if them niggas is giving you house money or money these niggas is going to pay you and y'all just use that to gamble. And this is where it kind of looks perplexing and confusing. I'm not saying y'all doing illegal shit, because I personally don't know. But if we're going to speculate for a bit, I can see how it looks. So, are y'all niggas promoting this platform? Yes, let's keep it up. Y'all niggas is promoting this shit. Y'all can see you like, oh, I'm just showing off my win. Y'all promoting the platform. I don't see y'all be posting fucking prize pics and all this other shit. Y'all got the Steak logo and all this other shit. And if them niggas paid you for promo, that's their business. But even with that being said, I can see it looks away. Now, at some point, yes, we could have some skepticism. But, like, this ain't the first time these niggas have been brought up like, oh, yo, there's a lawsuit against Steak for illegal gambling practices. At some point, yes. If this keeps coming up, it's just like with the Trey Songz situation. At some point, I'm not saying there has to be some level of validity to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you Akademiks is doing some shit. But at some point, we got to look at Steak like, what the fuck y'all niggas got going on? Because this is just a recurring thing. What do y'all niggas really got going on? You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, I digress. With all due respect to even my comrade Joe Budden on this podcast reading an effing lawsuit that is frivolous, that if he looked at it on face value, it's, he uses the R word. I'm not going to say that word, but anyways, DJ Akademiks expressed. They actually read the ish like the ish was legit. No, that's just something else where they're trying to take Drake down on it. Why do you like? It's all y'all niggas. It's Drake. It's Aiden. It's all y'all niggas was named. It's not because of. All right, man. There's 8 other lawsuits, 8 other effing states. They have filed the same thing. In the lawsuit has so many inaccuracies they can't even spell the N-word's name right. I don't expect the Joe Budden podcast, who hires Mona to effing do their due diligence. They just read off a paper. I thought you and Mona's shit was. See, bro, if you and Mona, like, y'all say y'all won't stop talking about each other. Come on now. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. Anyways, Akademiks also mentioned how Aiden Ross isn't with Stake anymore. He also said certain media figures do not have as much scrutiny for someone like Jay. Oh, this is where the Jay-Z thing. Because I seen that online that this acting Jay-Z shit was going on. I was confused. Anyways, when it comes to some other ish, N-words is just reporting all types of BS. This is frivolous, make-believe BS. Iceman still on the... Did you really have to say that at the end? Anyways. Drake is getting ready for Iceman on May 15th, so he might not have the time to address any of this himself. The lawsuit referenced by Akademiks remains ongoing at press time. In other news, a separate lawsuit accusing Spotify of buying Drake's streams recently saw a dismissal in court. Yeah, at this point, gang, I don't know what to say. Again, I don't think it's that serious. I think Ak was just reacting to some shit. Again, bro, like, Steak, we gotta look into it. I don't know what them niggas got going on, but clearly we gotta look at them niggas more. Cause, yeah, bro, it's just, niggas is finding all this shit. So maybe some of their business practices ain't the best, but we gotta see exactly what's going on, cause clearly this is something. In terms of Ak and Joe, but, like, niggas gonna read some shit, cause me watching the episode, I remember they didn't go into that much depth. Sorry, sometimes, speech impediment, I be saying some dumb ass shit. But they didn't go into that much, I guess, information about it. They were just reading the headlines. And again, it's not like they covered it. They just said, yo, this is the shit that's going on. And they gave, and they speculated. So again, and what they're saying is not concrete. Now, again, you could say, yes, Joe Budden has a big fan base, so they should do their due diligence when reporting on stuff, because it could look away and people are going to run away with some stuff. I do understand that, but at the same time, my nigga, you do that too. And I feel like you understand how the gang go. And I understand, it's not nice for motherfuckers to fabricate and make lies upon you. But at the same time, if this is your man, you could call him up. You're like, hey, Joe, they're saying how it go, and you explain your side. I feel like that's about it. I don't feel like it got to be this big thing. But anyways, we'll see where this goes. Besides that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Dittweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype. You try to hit a little bit more. You heard me, and I'm gone. Slimes on P-Shot L's gang. Aye.